Ladies and gentlemen, how is everybody doing this fine evening? It's Fortenox here, back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made my latest song. It's called Holograms. Now, if you guys haven't heard it, the link in the description will be there, so you can go stream it and check it out on all platforms under the label Entranced Music. So, yeah, many of you guys have probably already seen this song. Many of you would probably already have a decent idea on how I made this track. Side note, this is a very big project. So I don't know how long this video is going to be, but let's hope it's not too long. But also, many of you have been tuning into the live streams lately where I've been showing off this track, and many of you already know kind of like what it sounds like and how it was kind of made because I actually made this song on the live streams. I've also been plugging it a lot. So, yeah, a lot of you guys probably know what's going on here, but with that being said, I am going to do like an in-depth kind of walkthrough showing you guys everything, not like necessarily everything in detail because of how long everything is. Because yeah, it does reach down to 26 tracks. It is very unorganized. There's stuff everywhere, kind of like my bedroom, but you guys get the idea. I'm just going to be going through everything. I guess like there's really no way to do this because the drums are everywhere. Like there's kick drums everywhere. There's like samples everywhere. I didn't bother to organize it. As long as it sounds good, doesn't matter to me, right? So anyway, I guess all I'm gonna really show you guys right now is I'll piece it apart. We're gonna go through the drop first, and then the intro, which will be a part of the extended mix, which is coming out after this video. So yeah, here's just the kick drum because it's pretty much actually okay. What I'll do here is I'll just unmute all the drums. That's what I'll do actually. So that's percussion. This is also percussion, I believe. Same with this stuff right here. This is probably percussion too, and impacts, because why not? They do classify as percussion. What is this? Oh, that's a bass sound that I have with this part. Okay, so yeah, this is all the drums together. Bass shots everywhere. So that's pretty much the entire drum beat. It's super simple. I'll just play it again for you guys. It's literally just a kick, hi-hat, clap beat, basic house beat. Yeah, you guys get the idea. So yeah, in terms of impacts and effects and stuff, there's really not much going on. It's just two impacts that are layered. This one and this one. So that's all that's happening. Percussion wise, there's a few things happening. There's obviously the hi-hat, and then the clap, just a dry clap, and then a kick drum with a lot of bass on it. Yeah, so that's pretty much the drums. Yeah, then you have all these instruments here, which this is bass number 1, like the main primary bass that you hear in the song. It's actually being automated by a manipulator because it gives it more grit that way. That's how you get that whoop kind of sound that you hear in the song. Because I wanted it to be kind of robot-y. That's why it's called Holograms. Because, because I already have a song called Robots. Otherwise, I would have called it that. But, yeah, I just thought Holograms was a cool name for it. And I was just like, you know what, I'll use that. So, yeah, so it's automated by a manipulator. That's bass number 1. And the bass number 2, it's just a call and response bass. You'll hear this in the extended mix. It's just kind of a background bass, kind of for call and response. Let me turn this back on, so it's not bad. So it's just filling in the empty spaces. And then there is this bass right here, which is bass number 3. And then there's this lead melody here, which is coming in the second part of the drop, just for more variety. And of course you have the bell. And then you also get this thing here. Oh, not that. This thing right here, which is giving the song a lot of character. It's actually just a sample. The whole thing sounds like this. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing. I just chopped out the last bit of it. It's got some effects on it to make it sound more kind of corrupted. And then you got these bass shots here, which are just acting as kind of background elements. And yeah, that's just to give it more character, because without these, it just sounds very boring. So it's playing throughout the whole drop as well. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire drop altogether. It sounds like this. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Going into the breakdown, there's not a lot changing. I just wanted to throw in a build up here just to kind of give the listener more of like, I guess if you say like kind of like not ambition, what's the word? Anticipation, because they're anticipating something, right? And that's why there's you know, this part, and you'll just hear it. So it comes back. Then it goes into the next part here, which we'll talk about. And yeah, so all that's happening here is it's pretty much all just samples. You have this sample bass, which is actually coming from the drop here. And that popping noise is actually not supposed to be there, because there is sidechain on this, so that's probably why. So yeah, there is, okay. So yeah, you get this riser. Also, there's build-up snare. You also get this, which is just a hi-hat that plays on every, like, bar, I guess. And then the impacts, of course. Then you also get these bass shots, which they still continue, because this is technically still part of the drop. And then you get this guy, which I talked about. And then these fills at the very end. And then a new downlifter is actually introduced here, which is kind of given like a whew, just to let you know that, okay, the song's gonna chill out for a minute. So that's how that sounds. And then you also get a uplifter here, and then like a little short uplifter as well. And then we go into the piano chords. That's the piano bit. And then you get like a little break beat here. Well, not really a break beat, but kind of like just letting you know that we're about to go into the second verse, the second part of the drum. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about this. We have this vocal chop here that Doxy found because this was meant to be a collab. It still is going to be a collab. We are making a different version of this song, and it will feature Xenox, Doxy, and myself. So it'll be kind of like an entranced collab that we're going to release with our label. Our label, sorry, voice crack. And so he sent me this vocal chop that's in the key of the song, and it works wonderful. Like it just works wonderfully in the song, and so I used it. Just put some sidechain on it, some effects, and it's very iconic. It's a very iconic part of the track. So it has a little, it's going through some sidechain, some EQ, it's going through some compression as well as delay, and it also has a Fruity Love filter on it as well, which is being automated right about here. So you'll hear that. Yeah, maybe that's the wrong one. Oh yeah, it's this guy right here. So it's actually fading in. Just kind of filtering in. So yeah, you guys get the idea. And of course we have this sub bass here, or this little 808 kind of thing. Alright, and then the breakdown is just kind of most of the drop layers with a bit of like a offbeat kind of triplet pattern. Then a halftime trap beat just to give it more variety. Very dry. And then it goes straight into the build-up, which the build-up is actually kind of simple. You just get this main bass here that's fading in, and it's also going through an automated manipulator, along with, of course, the vocal chop. Just the fake out, which is actually very simple. It's literally just, you know, starting and then it just kind of goes into it. You have the downlifter I talked about earlier, and then just the bass shots as well. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's talk about the intro for a bit. I chopped up a lot of the elements from the drop, and I made this little intro that you guys, again, are going to hear in the extended mix coming out after this video. So yeah, this is all the bass shots kind of together when they're all chopped up like this. So I'll just unmute everything bass, everything that's bass. So yeah, it's a little bit empty because the drums here are actually kind of supposed to be prominent here. Alright, so let's talk about these piano chords for a bit, I guess, because why not? There's not much to talk about them. I think the song is in F minor, I believe. So these are just the piano chords, just to give the song more chill, because I didn't want the whole thing to be upbeat and intense. I wanted it to have some chill parts as well. So I made some chords in the key of the track, and they sound very good. These are the I guess the pads, I guess, or the rows, or whatever you want to call them. And then you get your piano chords here as well. There's not is not the piano chords. These are the piano chords. With also a piano melody connected to it. Alright, and then of course there's the fade-in bass, which actually happens right here. So, all that's happening here is it's just an automation in the love filter. So it's giving it that, and it's just kind of sounds like it's intensifying. So yeah, that's all that's happening. Because it's constant. That's why that's happening. Because this is not, none of these notes are here are constant. So when it doesn't stop, all you hear is just that. So I really like that effect, so I decided to automate it. That way it leads you into this part right here. Of course, we got the respace. So vinyl respace preset. Yeah, so it just gives the track more atmosphere. Did I talk about the 808? I think I did. Super simple. It's mainly used for the trap part, but it's also meant to give more low end to the song as well. Wait, is this off time? I might have, Oh, I guess I just got rid of, like, that part. Oh, I see, okay. Oh, because it clips here going to the next part. That's why I cut it off. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so I think I covered pretty much everything. I guess we can go over mixing really quick. Again, the mixing for this track is also kind of basic. Didn't do too much with it, but yeah. So insert 1 has serum effects on it. That's how you're getting the manipulated sound. All you have here is if I can actually show it. Yeah, so it's just got reverb on it. So I'm not sure why, but okay. I guess I just did it a different way. But yeah, you get Soundgodizer, gross beat, fruity EQ, and of course a bunch of manipulators and love filters for insert 2. Because I believe insert 2 is actually the this guy, I think. Yeah. One of the main basses. Okay. Then you got this dude right here, which is also one of the basses. It's going through sidechain, EQ, which looks like that, cutting most of the high end. You got Destructor on it as well, and EQ, or not EQ, reverb. I can't read. This one's also, oh, that's why there's serum effects on it. I gave it, for some reason, serum effects, the reverb that you get from serum effects is like, it's a little bit weird because it's like actually, like, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, this is it's pretty much just like, you know, this is basically serum except it just has the effects. But I just wanted to give it a more natural sounding reverb that can be easily automated and stuff like that. So that's what I did there. The piano is on insert 13, and literally the only things on it is reverb, shaper box, which is just for the sidechain, I believe. Yeah. You got another EQ on it. Oh, not another one, but it's giving most of the mid end. So it just looks like a lump. And that's about it. Just EQ on almost everything because I wanted to, you know, control the frequencies, obviously. And that's about it, really. Like, it looks like a lot in this track, but The only reason it looks overwhelming is because, I mean, just look at this. Like, literally the only thing that looks overwhelming about it is that there's samples everywhere. Things are not where they should be. Super unorganized, but yeah, that's about it, though. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, this behind the beat for Holograms. The extended mix, again, coming out right after you see this video, so go check that out. And yeah, guys, be on the lookout because they got 2 new collabs coming soon that are very cool. So they're confirmed probably for the next few months if I can get a label with them. Because I'm trying to get those tracks on a label. So if you guys have any label suggestions, leave them down in the comments and I will look it over. Anyway, guys, that's going to be all for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.